Geminis. So this is going to be a general messages. Okay, so again, no topic, just kind of whatever messages my Geminis out there need to hear. Take what resonates, leave out what doesn't. I hope the audio's okay. If not, I will fix it. But I do have the AC running in the back, or like on, so I didn't really want the AC in the background, but it's hot. It's like very, very hot. If I don't have it on and it starts to get stuffy, my face, I'm like, so we need to have it on. So just don't mind that. But yeah, let's get into the messages for my Geminis. So I'm gonna do this as like general messages, but I'm gonna call this intuitive messages for Gemini, because I may give random messages intuitively, like without the cards, and they may be super random. For some it may make sense, for others it may not. So yeah, and I'm doing this because I feel like right now Gemini energy, Geminis are probably feeling a lot of what's going on very heavily. The mutable signs as well, like the other mutable signs, I feel like in general, like the energy just feels kind of like a lot right now. But if you're a Gemini, I feel like you're probably feeling it a little harder. So let's get into it. And I have my tablet right here just because, so I don't know, I may want to refer to some astrological things that are happening, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna front, I'm not too familiar with astrology like that as of yet. I still have some things to learn when it comes to astrology. What's another thing? I keep saying sorry. Excuse my top. Okay, obviously I am wearing a top before anybody's like, oh my god, she's like being provocative or explicit. Okay, so let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you might not even notice the cutout, but I had to pause for a couple minutes and take a phone call. Let's see, my Geminis. Okay, this may not resonate for all of you, but I am picking up, there could be something with your aesthetics or your looks, or I'm not getting so much it has to do with your looks, but it could have to do with like how you express yourself, or maybe for some of you a little bit of aesthetics. You may start to notice that certain people are not very happy when you're in that energy, or you may start to notice who allows you to kind of just be you and in that energy, versus they kind of want to just shut you out, or they tell you to like dim your light. And I was just gonna mention, now that I'm mentioning the light, I was gonna mention something about the lighting also being kind of like off. Like I feel like sometimes it's the paint of the wall, like it's a little bit of like an off white, and it could look kind of weird with the lighting that I have. But something with your light too, maybe for some of you, you start to notice that certain people dim your light, okay, or they don't allow you to express yourself. One thing that I'm learning, and maybe for some of you this could resonate as well, sometimes there are people who do dim your light and want you to almost like downgrade or not be yourself. And for some of you, you may start to notice those things. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting I also was channeling a song that randomly played yesterday, and I do listen to hip hop, rap. I'm kind of open to a lot of different music genres of music. I feel like a lot of Geminis usually are. And it's a song called Bad, BATCH Alert. And even if you don't listen to that kind of music, there's a line, like a verse, that Cardi B says, "Bad alert, trash in the dirt," or something like that, she says. So some of you guys may be, I don't know, maybe for some of you something, I'm getting like the image of someone emptying their pocket, and they're like taking, I'm sorry guys if you guys hear kids outside, you're like letting go of certain things. You're like emptying out your pockets. So I don't know if like this may tie to finances. It may, because I'm just gonna get into this card that I just got. So for some of you, this could have to do with finances. Maybe you're gonna start to notice that certain people are blocking your finances. For those of you who are gonna resonate with that message, or maybe you feel like certain people don't want you to do as good in your money. There's some kind of tie like that, okay? Excuse me. Yeah. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I keep hearing that song. Bad alert, trash in the dirt. Some of you may be detaching from a lot of people, or you're gonna detach from some energies because maybe they're insecure and they make you feel insecure, or they want you to feel insecure. Kind of giving me like misery loves company. Seven of Pentacles though. Yeah, the High Priestess. Some of you guys, I keep saying some of you guys, but it's because some messages may resonate obviously and some may not, especially because like I said, it's whatever intuitively I'm getting. Even if they're random, take them if they resonate. If they resonate, leave them out if they don't. Your intuition could be telling you something about where you're investing your time, or where I'm hearing something about where you've put your eggs in a basket, right? Which is like a saying, like sometimes we put all our eggs in one basket. Sorry guys, I feel like a eye booger. I did my makeup today, and sometimes I forget how, like, anyway. So yeah, there could be something here about where you've invested your time. Maybe for some of you, where you've invested your money. And there's something here with the High Priestess. You're being very in tune, intuitive. Maybe Pisces energy could be significant. That's another mutable sign. And I feel like mutable signs are feeling it as of right now. Maybe even a little bit harder than other signs. And there could be something here that has to do with seeing where you've invested your time, your money. Maybe for some of you, it's like taking um, a step back or needing to relook at something, pausing, taking a moment to kind of be like, do I want to move forward with this? Do I want to leave this behind? Is this something I want? Is this something that maybe I don't want? This could be anything, okay? For some of you, it could be a relationship. It could have to do with it could even be a relationship that ties into how your money is. Sometimes the person you're with or the people we're surrounded by play a part in how our stability or how our manifestations are going, because they may either be helping that or they're disrupting it or demotivating you. Yeah, it's like, do they cause you to be in your mind? The devil energy can be sometimes like deep rooted fears. I don't know why I'm channeling this devil as like deep rooted fears, because I mean, it could be like, obviously the devil's seen a lot of times as like, desires and power, control. But it's like, does this energy, it could be a group of people, it could be one person, are they playing a part in you feeling stuck with that Eight of Swords, which is Gemini energy, whether reversed or upright? Are they putting you in this energy where you feel like you have to have control, you feel like you have to, I don't know why I'm hearing for some of you, maybe something to do with money hungry. That sometimes like is an expression that's used, like, oh, like this person's money hungry, which the devil can be a money hungry energy. It's not even so much about like peace and stability. It has to do with like having money, because it gives you some kind of control or it gives you some kind of power. Are these people, or does a person in specific, Capricorn energy could be significant, or it could be just someone that is in this energy that is lower vibrational. They, when they have money, they feel like they can control, or they only feel like they're in control when they have money. Because the devil may look good, may look, well put together, aesthetically may look amazing and desirable on the outside, may have it going on like that, but in reality, without that money, without, if it's like third party energy, if it's not people giving them validation, things along those lines, they don't feel powerful. They feel insecure. Because if you did feel secure, if this energy did feel secure, the devil, they wouldn't need all that control and money and, that control, the need for control. So either an energy is making you feel like you need to be in that, or a person wants you to feel stuck, and this is somebody that's in a lower vibrational energy. They only feel desirable if they have money. They only feel like they have value if they got it like that in the bank account, or, things like that. I know I spent quite a bit on that message, but it might be for some of you. It might be something kind of important here. Yeah, Four of Swords. And then we have, oh, I thought I had seen the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit's actually right here. Then we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting for some of you, you may need to rest, rejuvenate You may want to take time, space away from certain people, certain things, however it may go. When it comes down to, ooh, okay, that's interesting, just random. Some of you, I keep saying some of you, I know, but it's because it's like, some of you may resonate with some messages, some of you may not. Sorry. You guys, whoever's going to resonate with this message, your throat chakra could start to become very potent. So you may start to say the truth or speak your truth in some way, however that resonates. This could be like letting people know how you feel, letting people know about a situation. I'm just getting like using your throat chakra. There's something about using your throat chakra, and it's interesting because the message in the beginning of this video had to do with, I said something about like self-expression. So are you around people that are allowing you to express yourself, or in an environment where you're allowed to be you? Or do you have to dim your light for that person to feel like, okay, it's good, I have control, or they're in control, now everything's okay? Yeah. Some of you, I feel like you're gonna take time to think about certain things. To really observe certain energies. Maybe even for some of you to put some things to rest. Yeah, I'm strongly getting that. Something about dimming your light. Some of you may... Oh, I keep saying it. I'm sorry. It's like you're dimming your light. Maybe not all of you, but there I go again. But some of you. Okay? So I think I'm actually going to get these. Let's see, what else do we have for Gemini? The King of Pentacles. Okay. What about this King of Pentacles? The Moon and the Three of Swords. Yeah. Ooh, Gemini. Okay. I have a couple of you guys, or I follow a couple of people that do astrology, and I definitely do feel like part of the reason why I've found some grounding energy in the past couple of days is because of some people, online, and in person telling me like, just wait, you don't know everything as of yet. And I don't know why that is. I don't know what astrological things are happening maybe next week. I really need to get into astrology. I'm sorry. I really do. But there could be something here that has to do with the King of Pentacles. Could be someone, even though it's not in reversed, who may be hiding something when it comes to, they may be hiding something that has to do with finances. Maybe like the person you're seeing isn't actually the person that they are. And Gemini, the High Priestess, you may know that already, or there's something you're already getting a download on. I keep hearing I keep channeling it, trash in the dirt. Some of you guys may be like, wow, you're like trash like on the floor. I know that seems quite intense, quite harsh, but when a Gemini is fed up and a Gemini needs to talk their shit, they will. Let me just tell you. And I just saw a quote that said something like that. So yeah, some of you guys, you don't know everything about a King of Pentacles energy. This could be someone that may be struggling financially, or they want money to have power or to have control in some way. Maybe that's like a hidden agenda though. You don't know that yet. Let's see. Sorry for those crinkling sounds, but let's see. Give me more with that King of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. The Nine of Wands. Wounded Warrior. Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles though, I'm getting someone here may be afraid. Maybe they don't know how to move forward when it comes to finances. Maybe more. The King of Swords. So, is this King of Swords Gemini? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, maybe this person, I don't know why I'm channeling it like this, but they may be afraid that you're gonna go off and find someone that matches. Ooh, yeah. Earlier, you could call it like channeling. I was getting like an intuitive download, however you want to call it. And I kind of didn't think much of that one, but I can see why it's coming out now, or why I was channeling it earlier. Something about your niche, right? Finding your niche. So finding something that you love, that you like. This person could be afraid of that, and they might just be afraid because they can feel it. Maybe even on a subconscious level. The Moon card, confirmation. They may be feeling like you're gonna move forward, or you're gonna find someone that matches your niche, that matches your energy. The color blue could be very significant because I just don't know why. Like in the background, there's like quite a bit of blue now that I'm looking at like random stuff that I have laying around. So, the color blue is significant as well. Yeah. So there's something here where they feel like you're gonna find someone who matches your energy, because the King and the Queen of Swords, I'm not really looking at this as romance. I'm looking at this as two people that understand each other's mind, or find like, okay, your idea, okay, this is my idea, okay, we want to talk, let's talk. And yes, it's not a lot of emotion, it's not like lovey-dovey energy, but it is a lot of mental stimulation, exchange. It is a lot of ideas. It is a lot of wisdom. And it's a lot of like using that throat chakra. So there's something here where someone may be afraid that you are gonna start to be in your power. Maybe they may even see this energy of how you express yourself and how you go about things. They may look at it like a threat. I just got triple threat. I think that's in a song. It might be in a song or something. Something about like triple threat. So triple threat, yeah, they may look at you like, they may even put you more on a pedestal than you do yourself, Gemini. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Fortune is changing. I'm heading in the right direction. Some of you guys, even if you may not feel it, there we go again with the some of you guys. I'm sorry. But you get what I'm trying to say. There's something here about going into the right direction. Something's taking a full circle. And some people may not like it, or a specific person may not be too fond or may not be too happy about it. That's one thing that I feel like sometimes is not mentioned enough. When the wheel starts turning into your favor, because I mean it could turn into any direction depending on your action, things like that. It reveals who is happy for that good fortune of yours and who's not. It reveals the fakes. It reveals the people that were never actually good for you or wanted you to do good. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Any more with that Wheel of Fortune? Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands. So starting something new. You may get a message maybe this person could be a bit younger or a bit more of a youthful energy. Okay. I think this is almost a different message. This could tie more into love. I want to get my love oracle because I feel like this is kind of a different message. So there could be a lot of things changing in your fortune here. And some people are not going to like it. They're not going to like it. I'm hearing, oh, they're not going to like it. Wow, look at that. Before I even change it, you guys saw, it says the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Some of you might literally just be ending relationships, things you were tied to. For a few of you, maybe belief systems, which sometimes do come from people you've been around. Grow and transform your life. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. Yeah. But let me see. Give me more for that Page of Wands. Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Well, I just got a message and I feel like I just got an intuitive download because it's going to resonate for a few of you. We changed the word. We didn't say some. We said a few. you may have an honest conversation with someone, and I feel like that's what I mean by your throat chakra. Some of you, things are gonna start to move and change and transform, like that wheel of fortune, once you start to utilize your throat chakra. Yeah. That was kind of deep. I felt that message deep because for some of you it may not be easy to do that, or it's been a while. It's been kind of like a while, long time coming for you to feel the courage to do that. Any more for that Page of Wands? Says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, marrying each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. So some of you guys are going to be seeing how certain relationships, certain people mirror you, or they're a reflection of you. I asked for these cards to be for like that Page of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. But I feel like this is, yeah, it has to do with the reading. It ties more than just what I was asking for that Page of Wands. Okay, this took a twist, but I do feel like I'm getting this for a reason. Some of you, this Page of Wands energy is someone from your past. There could have been a breakup, separation. There may have been a lot of patterns to learn and reflect on your part, on their part. You could have seen how this person mirrored you. They could be seeing how, you know, you mirror each other. They could be seeing how it reflected maybe each other's wounds, or you triggered a wound within them. And you might be getting a message from this person. The butterfly is also making me think of transformation. I know for me, I had been seeing butterflies, I think like in the beginning of this month, endings of August. I started to find like quite a bit of like, I like kept running into like little pictures, or like someone having a tattoo or something of butterflies. And this card says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Yeah, and before a butterfly becomes a butterfly, it's a worm in the cocoon. So it's not like this relationship was easy, or you and this person were just like happy-go-lucky, let's run off into the sunset. And it's interesting because I was just talking, well, not talking to someone, but I was thinking to myself about, I don't know what I was watching before starting this reading, and it has something to do with like running off into the sunset. So this may not be an energy that was like that. So there's a lot going on. I mean, obviously, this is tarot. Sometimes it picks up a lot, you know. Disclaimer, this could be seen as for entertainment purposes only. You could take clarity or guidance from this reading, but I'm getting like the overall messages is someone here feels like you're a triple threat. You may start to see how, and this doesn't have to be a romantic person, but it could be, and they may feel like you are attracting someone, or you could attract an environment or a person, a mentor that can help you, like that's on your level. They understand you, you understand them. And then the third message is someone here from your past, they're still in your energy. Hearing that song, what is it called? I hate how I'll listen to songs, and then like when it comes to telling people, I'm like, I don't know. I think it's called, I believe it's like a remake of an older song. It's like under, I think it's under the genre of hip hop, maybe. I think it's called Love You Down. So someone may want to show you love. They may want to shower you with love. With this Ace of Cups. Do I want to use these cards? No. Okay. What cards do I use? These? Okay. It's like whatever I'm kind of guided to, I will use. Let's see, what else for my Geminis? Page of Cups. Okay, give me more with that Page of Cups. The Hanged Man. Give me more. Four of Pentacles. Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, Four of Pentacles. Gemini, you could have another suitor or someone that's interested in you. It doesn't have to be someone from the past that may want to offer you something minor, a little cup of love, or they may not be very mature when it comes to love. Okay, maybe you see them as naive. Could be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. And with the Hanged Man, the Four of Pentacles, something with their finances could be off with this person. Okay. Yeah, something could be off with this person's finances is what I'm getting. Give me one more card to clarify that Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person may not see things fully for what they are. With the Hanged Man, it talks about, you know, like the Hanged Man, even looking at it like an image-wise, sometimes you have to, like when people say you have to put yourself, you have to look at things from a different angle, a different perspective, right? And that could be upside down, to the side, left, right, upside down, however. It's an expression, right? This person may need to see something with their finances better, or they don't see something clearly. Maybe this could also be someone that has like a wondering eye for things that are shiny. Kind of like when people say like not everything that shines is gold. Like in Spanish they say no todo lo que brilla es oro. So not everything that's shiny is actually good. Love it when I get interruptions as I'm doing my reading, and it even shows up in my tablet. Okay, so yeah. Someone may not see something very clearly, or someone didn't see something clearly. Let's see, what else do we have for my Geminis? Give me a little bit more about that past energy, that person that, what are we going to call this person? The person that you could have had, that I feel like is from the past, that's wanting to circle back around. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Any more with that Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Swords. Interesting. I'm gonna go with my intuition on this. So random. But this is what I'm getting with this specific spread here. They may see you as somebody who is stable, or you're focusing on your stability, or you're on your way to focus on stability, or they may think you've been focusing on stability, and they may also view you as somebody who they may feel like you're definitely outspoken now. Again, going back to that throat chakra, there could be something where they feel like your throat chakra is opening up, like you're no longer afraid to speak how you feel. You got your energy back, which in other words is like you gained your power back. You gained control of your power. You gained back control. I think that's how I wanted to say it. Yeah, I feel like we should leave it at that. I feel like we should. I'm feeling guided to leave it at that. But yeah, Gemini, this person sees you as somebody who has it going like that. I'm getting Emperor energy, but let's see before I end it. The Hermit. Yeah, they feel like in a time of you guys being separated is how I'm channeling it. You've been getting wisdom. You've been becoming wiser. Like, you're not just like, okay, like, F you, I'm just gonna go get money, right? Sometimes some people can look at it like that, where it's like, F you, I'm just gonna go and focus on money and, like, you know, materialistic stuff, which, nothing wrong with that, but you're also gaining wisdom. They may feel like it's not just you being like, F you, or like, screw you, you know, like, you, Gemini, being like, screw you, let me just go make money. You're also gaining wisdom. Like, you've learned wisdom. You've gained knowledge. You've gained clarity. Yeah, I'm getting to leave it at that. So I'm actually going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave the reading how the messages how they are. Again, I'm also getting right now, as I'm about to like hit the to stop recording, something with blue. So I don't know if you may want to wear blue or carry something blue with you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, Gemini. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you clarity and or guidance. And yeah, till next time. Bye, Gemini.